Title 100 chars. Fed jitters, oil shock, market swings, inflation fears, and banking momentum today. Tags 500 chars. Finance, financial news, banking news, stock market, Fed decision, inflation, oil prices, OPEC exit, markets, bonds, currencies, earnings, Wall Street, S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, commodities, crude oil, interest rates, economic news, global markets, investing, traders, futures, volatility, central banks, forex, inflation data, financial updates, banking sector, market headlines. Description: SEO Optimized. Today's financial and banking roundup covers Fed-driven market tension, oil price surges, global inflation signals, mixed Asia-Pacific trading, and shifting investor sentiment. All stories are sourced from the last 4 hours of verified financial news. Includes 5 stories, x 3 paragraphs, full script, and embedded disclaimer. Subscribe for rapid-fire financial updates. Script under 230. Read aloud. Intro. Major financial developments hit the markets in the last 4 hours, from Fed anticipation to oil shocks and global inflation surprises. Here are the top 5 stories moving the financial world right now. Story 1: S&P 500 futures flat as markets brace for Fed decision. U.S. equity futures traded flat as investors await the Federal Reserve's upcoming interest rate decision. Analysts say traders are positioning cautiously ahead of the announcement. CNBC market participants expect volatility as the Fed's tone could influence everything from tech valuations to bond yields. The Mag 7 earnings cycle is also adding pressure. This calm before the storm setup reflects broader uncertainty across global markets. Story 2: Oil extends rally after UAE exits OPEC and Iran tensions rise. Oil prices continue their multi-day rally, with Brent crude topping $115 following the UAE's unexpected exit from OPEC. Geopolitical tensions involving Iran added further upward pressure. CNBC traders say the supply-side shock is reshaping expectations for summer energy markets. Analysts warn that prolonged instability could spill into inflation metrics. This surge reinforces oil's outsized influence on global financial conditions. Story 3: Asia-Pacific markets open mixed amid tech jitters. Asia-Pacific markets opened mixed as tech sector weakness dragged on sentiment. Wall Street's prior session saw declines tied to chip sector volatility. CNBC investors in the region are also reacting to shifting currency dynamics and geopolitical uncertainty. Several indexes showed early hesitation. The mixed performance highlights how global markets remain tightly interconnected. Story 4: Australia reports lower than expected inflation, but price growth hits 2-year high. Australia's latest inflation report came in lower than expected, yet overall price growth still reached a 2-year high. CNBC economists say the data complicates the Reserve Bank's policy outlook. While cooling in some categories is encouraging, persistent inflation remains a concern. This mixed signal adds another layer of complexity to global monetary policy expectations. Story 5: Treasury yields hold steady as investors await Fed guidance. U.S. Treasury yields were little changed as markets waited for the Federal Reserve's next move. Investors are watching closely for any shift in policy language. CNBC bond traders say the current environment reflects a pause and assess mindset. Even small changes in Fed communication could move yields sharply. This stability may not last long once the Fed's decision becomes public.
Outro.
That's your rapid-fire financial and banking update from the last 4 hours. Stay sharp, markets are moving fast. Disclaimer embedded. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial, investment, or banking advice. Always consult a licensed financial professional before making decisions related to investments, markets, or money management.